Hello everyone, welcome back to Stitches with Charly Feathers. How are you all doing? Can you believe it? I'm back again with only a 2-week break. I'm just doing really well with keeping up with my schedule, and I think I've got a lot to thank all of you guys for that. My channel my channel has grown so exponentially over the last few months that I think it's just been really, really motivating for me. And I think it's motivating for a lot of FlossTubers, you know, that people are coming back time and time again and listening to us go on about our cross stitch and what our plans are and what we've bought and who we're watching and that kind of thing. That it's just so motivating to want to keep sharing. So yeah, never think that every time you click the like or the subscribe or you leave a comment how much that means. It means so much. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is a new subscriber and welcome in. Thank you to all my returning viewers. It's so nice to see you back here again with me. And I always think I won't have much to talk about. It's only been 2 weeks, but in actual fact, there's always loads to talk about. It's always great to talk about this hobby. If I look down, it's because I've got a list here of things that I do want to talk about today. So, yeah, I have posted all the giveaways that are currently outstanding. And we did have another giveaway for the lovely Love Poppet Hedgehog kit. I haven't replaced the flosses in this yet, but I will do. I'm planning to go to Hobbycraft tomorrow and I've got a loyalty voucher to spend so I can top up the threads in this and get it posted out. But I'm really pleased to say that I did the random comment picker and the lucky winner is Bethany.Bird Stitcher. So congratulations, Bethany. I hope that's your name. But if you get in touch with me, my email address is in the description bar below, or you can send me an Instagram message. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, let me know and I'll get this posted out to you next week. So yeah, I'm really pleased about that. And just a tiny bit of shop talk. So as many of you will know, I have a small business called Charly Feathers, and I sell my hand-painted floss drops, needle minders, ring bling, and I also sell decorative paper floss drop sets as well. And I have had my shop shut for quite a while. It's been at least 4 weeks, I think, maybe even longer than that, possibly even 6 weeks, because I've been struggling with my health and I really needed a creative break to get all them creative juices flowing again, so I would feel inspired to draw some new things. And that break has just done me just the world of good. Like, it's just so good to have that break and come back with some fresh ideas and get them down. So this evening, Saturday the 21st of June, today is the summer solstice for us in the Northern Hemisphere. So happy solstice to everybody. I hope that you celebrate in whichever way is enjoyable for you. We quite often stay out and watch the sunset on the front step or in the garden and spend the evening together, me and my husband. Might go down to the beach with the kids before that. So yeah, tonight at 8 p.m. I will be releasing lots of new products. So, oh, they're just snapping together. I have lots of lovely summery needle minders. Just cover my face so it focuses properly. So there will be all those available for pre-order. And I also have some decorative paper sets. So I have these that are some really gorgeous summery floss drops that are all flowers. They're really gorgeous, these. I just spray them like this, then you should be able to... Oh. Yeah, they're really gorgeous. There's lots of purples and yellows. They're really, really pretty, those. I also have available these ones. This is the same set, but they're just organised differently on the rings, but these have got lots of ice lilies, suns, pool rings, spotties, umbrellas. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in those ones. I have a third set available, which are these. They have ice cream cones, swimming costumes, hot dog stands, just some stripies and some other patterned papers. Yeah, there's some words as well about sunny days, pool time, watermelons. So yeah, they're the decorative paper sets. I have a really special set of hand painted, hand drawn floss drops available. I'll just show these to you quickly. So there's this gorgeous mermaid girl. We've got a fab lolly and fruit pastel. We've got a lovely lady in her polka dot bikini by the sea under her umbrella. A watermelon. A lovely coconut mojito. Flamingo. A 99 whippy. Gorgeous butterfly. Beach huts. Pineapple. Shells. And a refreshing lemonade drink. So yeah, they are the sets of 12 that you can pre-order. And last but not least, I have some of my plain smaller sets of jelly printed floss drops that are the same bases as the large ones, so they're just not doodled on and they're slightly smaller, as you can see. So yeah, they will all be available from 8 p.m. this evening in my coffee shop. The link is in the description down below. And just going to put that on the floor. So yeah, I'd be really happy if you'd come over and have a browse. And I did collaborate with some really other wonderful designers. There's lovely Phoebe at Loombug. She's designed the most adorable cross-stitch patterns. There's 2 available, so they will be in her Etsy shop at 8 p.m. this evening, and I'll put pictures here as I'm talking. And there's also Alison. She has some lovely project bags and notions pouches and little purses, I think. And Adele from Tailor Made Stitching has some gorgeous zipper pulls that are very summery. She's got things like ice cream cones, so zipper pulls and scissor fobs. So yeah, all being released at 8 o'clock tonight at our respective stores, whether that's through Instagram, our Instagram feed, or whether that's an Etsy shop or a coffee shop for me and Adele. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. I think that's all the introductory stuff. So let's get on with some FOs. So I've got 2 finished objects. First off, I've got my lovely, do you like how I've got my board now? I saw, was it Pam from Ditsy Daisy Crafts? She has a board like this. I think it's Pam. And I thought, oh, I'm going to borrow that idea. And I am going to cover my face so it focuses properly like Kim does. So this is Glimpse of Sakura. And this is a beautiful pattern by Quarternion Creations. I stitched this on a 32 count fabric flare in the colourway Wolf, which is this gorgeous grey tone fabric. But as you can see in the picture, in the video here, hopefully, it's got a really nice mottled lilac-y undertone. It's really pretty. This is one of my favourite fabrics. So yeah, Wolf by Fabric Flare. And it's a 32 count even weave. And I used all the called for floss colours except the pink variegated. I used a hand dyed thread from Brew Moon Fibres, like blue but with an R instead of an L. Brew Moon Fibres, they're on Etsy. But they don't seem to restock their shop very much, which is a shame. And I think the only change I made was there was another bit of brown twig coming out here. I think it was this bit here, and I didn't like that, so I swapped it for pink. But yeah, I love how this looks, and I was really worrying about this outside you know, sort of shape. It's almost like an altar, isn't it? It's really gorgeous. Yeah, I was a bit worried that it wasn't showing up on this background, but actually, as I filled it in and it became more solid, the patterning did show clearly. So I was really pleased about that. And if you're not aware, Quarternion Creations, this is part of a series which I didn't know. So she has a Halloween one and a Christmas one, which are not my cup of tea, but they may well be yours. So go over and have a look. And she's just released, like this week, I think it was on Monday, the gorgeous glimpse of Midsummer, which again I will put a picture here, and I bought it immediately and I am going to start it. It's this gorgeous blossoming fern blossom, and the colours in it are absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to starting that one. That's in my plans section. And I also started and finished this beauty. Is that showing? Yeah. So this is from lovely Thistleheart Creations. What does she call this mouse? This mouse has got a particular name. Can't remember. Sorry, Karen. But lovely Karen at Thistleheart Creations. She is such a beautiful person and a wonderful cross-stitch designer. She has her own web shop, and she did have a coffee shop as well. But yeah, she released this as a freebie. So if you go onto Karen's Instagram feed and give her a nice follow to support her, she has a clickable link there that will take you to her website, and you can download this for free. But the reds that she picked, this strawberry is made up of 3 different reds, and it's just so gorgeous. I stitched this on a Zweigart 32 count in the I think it's called Vintage Pink or Vintage Marble Pink. I think that's the one. But really quick stitch. It's under 400 stitches because I use Pattern Keeper for this. So really perfect for a last minute gift. And I think I'm going to make it into a little pillow to go with my other little strawberry pillows that my girls have stolen, both of them. And I took them back and put them back in my tray that I normally have here, and then they disappeared again, and I've just left it. Like, they obviously really love them and they play with them and stuff. So I'll probably make that into a pillow, and that will disappear into the ether of the house as well. Honestly, it's chaos here at the moment. I tidied it all up last night. I went down this morning and they'd completely upturned everything. Every single basket, every single toy was out on the floor again. But I feel like I should be grateful because they won't always be this small, will they? And I'll probably miss these days when they're older. Right, whips. So first off, we have the lovely conversion that I'm doing of Bent Creek Flowers in the Springtime. And it says, and their love grew like flowers in the springtime. I've showed this on the last few videos. I haven't done a massive amount on this. It's still got lots of work in threads, so I'll just try and move them to one side. I think I have just done a bit of this writing, I think that's all I've done. Hardly anything. But I do really want to work on this. I'm going to prioritise picking this one back up in the next few weeks. And that is stitched on a Zweigart 32 count in violet with lots of lovely fancy flosses that are my favourite colours from Stash. So there's all sorts in there, and I'm just picking them as I go. Okay. Next up, I also showed this in my last video. This is the lovely hands-on design rose cottage, which was a really kind gift from my lovely friend Shell at Cheesecake and Cross Stitch, and she also has a FlossTube channel. So, yeah, and I am stitching this on a piece of Crafty Kitten that I bought in a Facebook D-stash, and it's 32 count Murano in the colourway Midnight Sapphires. This is a massive piece of fabric, 25 by 27 inches. I'm going to cut some of this off when I'm finished and send it to lovely Kim, because I don't need all this. Kim at Stitchy Squirrels. So yeah, that's where we've got up to. I think since I last saw you, I finished off this leaf. I worked on this flower and I started on the house. So I'm really pleased with how that's looking. And Cheryl was so kind. She gifted this pattern to me for my birthday, and she also gifted me all the fancy flosses that go with it. So I'm using those, with the exception of, I think it was charted to use the Gentle Arts chalk, but I've just picked DMC Blanc for that one because it shows up perfectly fine on my fabric. And as you can see, I've made a coordinator needle minder inspired by the pattern. Yeah, I have thought about putting that one up in my shop for pre-order, so let me know if you want to order one, or if you want me to adjust the colours, because roses come in all sorts of colours, don't they? Okay, next up is my gorgeous Autumn Breeze kit, and I am so excited. I finally bit the bullet and ordered the winter one of this. Again, I'll put a picture in here. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to receive it. They came back in stock because they'd been out of stock for a while, and I just thought, that's it, I'm just buying it. And then this week I had to go to London and back in a day, so I had 10 hours travel on the train, and it was the only day in like the last few weeks that I hadn't actually gone onto my bobbin to check if the spring and summer ones had come in for the first time yet. And typically I think that they had. And I hadn't checked. So the next day, when I'd like got up in the morning and, you know, done my work day, and then it got to like 4 o'clock and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't checked my bobbin yesterday or today. So I went and they were in stock. I could not believe it. And without any hesitation whatsoever, I put them in my basket and checked them out. So yeah, I've got the remaining 3 from this collection coming, and I just cannot wait. The winter one has been shipped, so that's on its way from Russia, and the spring and summer one has been packed, but they've not shipped that yet. And I may have enabled some other people to buy those as well, so if that's you, I'm really sorry. Oh, I've just realised I've got something on here that I've been looking for that I will talk about later, so I'll put that to one side. So I have worked a lot on this since I last saw you 2 weeks ago, and I've just been really, really enjoying myself. So this is how it's going to look when it's finished, and it's by Oven, and it's called Autumn Breeze. And this is where I'm up to. And look, I got the orange Nerge hoops. Yas is now stocking, Yasmins Made with Love is now stocking Nerge hoops. And I think I snagged the last 2 orange ones, or the last one in this size, but she'll get more if she hasn't already. And yeah, I'm just checking this is in shot. That is where I'm up to. Isn't it absolutely glorious? I love it so much. So yeah, I worked on filling in more of this sky, and I worked on filling in more of this orange colour, and then I found the top left corner, and I've just been steadily filling in all those greens and bringing the tree up. Oh my gosh, it's so glorious. I love it so much. And the girl is now backstitched. So yeah, some really good progress on that one. I can't remember what percentage I'm on. I think it's about 18%, I think. So, oh, that's exciting. I do love this project a lot. Okay, next up in my lovely Jen Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole project bag. So I picked up again the really lovely Secret Garden Stitch Along, which was really kindly gifted to me by the Historical Sampler Company, and it started at the end of March. It's fully out now, so you can go along onto the website if you wish to, and you'll be able to buy, I think, the PDF of this one, but they might have some outstanding kits. I know they don't have the boxes anymore because they sold out really quick. I just See, this is the other nerd sheet that I bought from Yas. I'm just going to take this out quickly because it's covering quite a bit of the stitching, and I'll just put it on my board. So I worked on this, I think, 2 nights this week, and then when I went to London on the train, there and back, I got 850 stitches in this, so I really got a lot of it done, which felt really good actually, because I am behind with it, as you know, because it's fully released now. Let's just put this on my board. Ooh. And this is where I've got up to. So when I picked it up, I'd got up to here. So all of this to the side here had all been done. So when I picked it up again, I stitched the little fox. I made some counting errors there. So he is a bit skinnier. He's 1 stitch skinnier, I think, but it really doesn't matter as long as I don't count off of him. And then I stitched all the way up here, put these bees in, and I got all the way up to here. I have noticed that on the train on the way back that this little flower here, I've stitched in the wrong colour. It should be the same as all the others in the light blue. So I need to frog that and restitch it. But apart from that, that flower pot is done. There's just 1 more bee here. And then I'm going to move over to this side and put the 3rd birdhouse in. And then there's a squirrel and another large flower vine. So that's what I'm going to do with this one next time I pick it up. I'm going to personalise mine a little bit. So on the pattern, there is some blueberries. I think they're blueberries in the air on both sides here. As you know, if you've been here for quite a few months, I am completely obsessed with strawberries and have been for the last few months. So I want to try and chart some strawberries there instead of blueberries. And the 2 birds that go in the top here in between the flower vines, I want to try charting the words The Secret Garden, because that's what the name of the pattern is. And I have got the book The Secret Garden that I meant to be reading while I'm stitching this, but I got caught up with another fictional crime series that I want to carry on with, so I haven't picked it up yet, but I will read The Secret Garden while I'm stitching on this. So yeah, I think that's my plans. But it's a beautiful kit, beautiful colours, really nice fabric that came with the kit. And the Historical Sampler Company have just announced in the last week or 2, that they're having a Halloween stitch along that starts on the 12th of July. I think that's the date. I will double check, and if it's different, then I will put it across the bottom of the screen. And yeah, they've kindly gifted me the kit with the needle minder and the floss holder, I think. So I can't wait to receive that, and then I'll be able to show it on the channel. But yeah, I believe there is still kits available, and you can definitely buy the PDF and kit it up yourself. So if you want to join in with Halloween stitch along that's starting next month, then check out the Historical Sampler website. And again, I will put the link to the website in the description bar. And the last one is my really large full coverage, which is called Girl Bear Hug. I've been really trying to put as many stitches into this as I can. I think I've put about 2,000 in the last couple of weeks, and it's looking really beautiful. I'm really pleased with how this is looking. So I think I said in my last FlossTube that I got to the other side of this, but this is really confetti heavy. So I got as far as I could and part the threads, and then I decided to move back onto the 2nd row of pages and carry on filling here. This is a bit more blocky stitching, so I am really enjoying working on this. I think the shadows from the trees are absolutely glorious. And I don't know if you can see, oh yeah, you can. So here, that's the bear ear, so it comes out a bit here. So I've got a bit more to stitch here with the tree, and then I'll be starting to see the bear and the girl emerge. So I can't wait. once I get to sort of halfway point, it will start getting a bit more interesting than just background. Although I do love stitching on this. It is a bit confetti in places. Oh, and I was going to say, I have got ninja stitches up here. So there is the odd stitch, like the odd gap here and there all the way across. And I think that was because there was only like 1 or 2 stitches of that floss colour. So what I thought is, as I work along here, if I notice that anything down here is also up here, I'll fill up here first and then bring the floss down. So that's my plan for those. So then it all left to the end of the project. So yeah, that's all my whips I've been working on. What time are we? 25 minutes, that's pretty good. Right, we've got plans. So my plans, as I said before, are that I want to start the Glimpse of Sakura pattern by Quarternion Creations. And I also want to start in my lovely sunflower season bag from Yasmin. I'm pretty sure that Yasmin gifted this one to me, this bag. It's beautiful. I love the 3D effect of the fabric. She quite often does these beautiful fabrics. And Yas designs all these panels herself. She's so clever. Yeah. So last summer, me and Kim from Stitchy Squirrels, we stitched this together, which is a summer duo pattern from Yasmin. And it is designed to go on the top. Oh, hang on a sec, I'll just grab the box. Yes, it's designed to fit on the top of this box to be fully finished on there. Am I storing anything in here at the moment? No. I need to use this beautiful box. It's so beautiful that I worry about damaging it. So yeah, this is lovely Yasmin's box, and we did a collaboration together for this. I did some coordinating needle minders. So yeah, I really want to try fully finishing this on top of the box. And I need to try and source some yellow pom-pom, I think, because it looks so gorgeous the way Yas has done it. And I stitched this on a Wiggly, so West Green Loft Yarns, Vanilla Bean, 32 count. This was the May Club from 2024, but I think this is one of the ones that she had reduced in her shop because it had a dye spot on it, I think. Or maybe that was a different one that I bought. I think that might be a different one because I have got a full fat 8th here. It's beautiful. So yeah, I want to try fully finishing that, and I think Kim is going to too. And then we're going to stitch this one together. Now, if you want to see a finish of this as a beautiful drum, then go and check out Ellie from Stitch and Bee. Oh, and go and check out Ellie's recent FlossTube. She's been to both New York and Canada, I think, and she's got some really exciting news to share, which I'm really pleased for her. Congratulations, Ellie. And yeah, Ellie stitched this and she made it into a drum by adjusting it. I think she took out the word summer, but it's beautiful. I'm yet to make a drum. I've got lots of plans to make drums, but I'm intimidated for one. And two, I just haven't got the time at the moment. So yeah, that will be a start with Kim, because I've got everything in here. I've got all the flosses still because it uses the same flosses. Oh, this bag smells gorgeous, and I just remembered why. It's because Yas sent me some of her scented tissue paper that she sends in her boxes, and I kept it because it smells so nice. I also have in here the freebie chart, just a quick flash. That that was the right way. It's a gorgeous honey pot that she gifted to me when I bought the pattern. And I've also got some of these. These smell nice because they've picked up the smell of the tissue paper. These are some gorgeous postcards that Yas gifted to me from Kew Gardens when she went. And they're just too precious to use, so I keep them in the project bag, and they just smell nice from the tissue paper. I love this one. Look at that. So yeah, that's the second plan. And the third one is a new start that I'm going to start this evening with lovely Sarah from Cross Stitch Sarah. What have I done with it? I thought I had it on my desk. How odd. What have I done with that? Oh, it's over there. Hang on. Okay, so the third plan start is in my box of finishes. I've actually got 2 boxes of finishes, so I hope that this is the right one. But I'm just going to try and find it. Oh, luckily it is here. So in spring, me and Sarah, you may remember, stitched this one together. This is designed by Carrie Powell, who is called Curious Carrie Designs, and she released this one through Just Cross Stitch magazine, and it's called the Mini Sampler Series, and this was spring. I love this so much. Sarah has finished these and FFO'd them on, or she's going to FFO all of them onto the insides of some jar lids. She's done spring, it looks absolutely beautiful. And I stitched that on a 32 count Crafty Kate when I was in her fabric club. This one's called Bluetiful. I've actually got quite a bit of this left. I didn't realise. It's gone so far, this fabric. Quite so soft, this fabric, it's gorgeous. I stitched Yasmins spring bouquet in this, and I've stitched this, and I've still got enough to make another small there, I think. So yeah, I love the colours of this one. So in the recent Just Cross Stitch magazine, they have released the mini sampler series again, Summer, and I'll put a picture here. It's a gorgeous little sampler with a lighthouse and some palm trees, and I think there's a little crab there from memory. So I'm going to stitch this on a slightly different blue, as you can see. It's a bit deeper. This is a Coffee Craft Unnamed that I bought a stitch in London a few years ago. And I think, yeah, it's 32 count again, because I'm going to do them all the same size. And I also did a swap with Sarah, so she was wanting to destash this lovely tin from Pip and Chip a little while ago, a few months ago. I don't think I've showed this on the channel. And I swapped like a needle minder, one of my handmade needle minders for it, I think, or I just took some money off her bill. And this holds quite a few different flosses. If I can show you my other one. Oh, I've got another whip here to show you that I've forgotten about. I'll show you that now, because I've got it loaded up. So my husband and my girls bought me the lovely Pip and Chip floss organizer, which has got the little magnet there for your needle, and you can get it personalised with your name. And this holds 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 24. That will hold 24 of your bobbins. And this is for the acrylic bobbins, but I think they do the foam inserts where you can use the paper bobbins as well. But this one will hold 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will hold 30, so a bit more. And I've just kitted this up this morning because they're the gorgeous colours. They're really pretty. There's just a black at the front there. So I'm going to be stitching those with that fabric, and I'm going to be doing the summer design. I'm going to start that today for the summer solstice with Sarah, lovely Cross Stitch Sarah, who also has a lovely FlossTube channel. So go and check out Sarah. Right, whips, the one I forgot to mention. So I think it was last week, there was 2 gorgeous freebies on the same day. There was lovely Karen at Thistleheart Creations for the Berry Mischevious chart, which I've just showed you that I finished. And there was also this gorgeousness. So again, I'll put up a picture. This is a freebie from Cute Patterns by Maria. And it's this sort of bell jar shape. And it's got this glorious moon, as you can see. It's got trees either side, and it's got a gorgeous cabin down here with flowers. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I just couldn't resist starting them both last week. And I'm stitching this on a 32 count even weave, which I dyed myself ages ago with Dylon dye. And yeah, I thought that would be nice for a nighttime scene. So I've generally been working 100 stitches into this every other day or so. I generally do my full coverage, like my 200 stitches, and then I'll do 100 stitches on this, and then it's time for bed. So yeah, I'm glad I remembered about the Pip and Chip storage, or I would have forgotten to show you that whip. So yeah, they're all my plans. I'll just check my list. Okay, so next I'm going to show you some Stitchy kindness. I've had 2 really lovely Stitchy kindness, and then some haul, and then some shout outs at the end. So if you don't want to see any more, then I understand that, and it's lovely to see you here, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. And if you are sticking around, then I was blown away by Stitchy kindness. Absolutely blown away. So there's so much of it. So the first package I received, I'm not going to say the lady's name because I haven't actually asked her permission if I can, but her generosity, I think this is the second time she sent me a parcel, and both times they've been so thoughtful, and it was just such a beautiful package, and I almost cried because it just blew me away, the generosity, the kindness. So she sent me this gorgeous strawberry bag from Stitchmania Stash. It's beautiful. I have used this. I used this for my berry Mischevious, and she sent me a gorgeous. Oh no, that's not hers. Oh, she sent me a lovely card. What have I done with that? She did send me a gorgeous card. That card's from someone else, I think. Oh no, it isn't. It is from her. Oh, I'm all over the place. She sent me a gorgeous card. Look at that. Beautiful. I did put those strawberry floss drops in there that Sarah gifted to me, which I showed in my last FlossTube, because I think I'll use them in this project bag with a new strawberry start. She sent me this gorgeous card, The Boo Boos by Mabel Lucy Atwell. Love that. They're so cute. There was a really lovely washi tape from Nutmeg and Arlo. So yeah, it's got all these lovely illustrations of teacups, clouds, welly boots, chicks and eggs, watering cans, spades, ice creams. Oh, it's so cute. I might use some of that in my Stitchy diary, and I might use it for Charly Feathers orders when I package people's orders and make them look pretty. She sent me this. So in my mystery box from Ava Loves Rosie, I got this one. It says, I have a happy little world of memories. I love these. Vintage boy and girl. They're obviously in love with one another, aren't they? And yeah, the subscriber sent me this one. So they're complimentary. And this one says, how lovely to have a heart full of happy memories. So I love that. Can't wait to show you all this because then I can start using it. She sent me some lovely wooden floss holders. They're like pyrography. How many will they hold? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 flosses. That's great. There was a gorgeous pin from Ava Loves Rosie. I'm trying to put a bit of paper behind. It's this little squirrel, look, with her autumn leaves in a basket. There was a lovely strawberry scissor fob. And a really gorgeous little needle minder. It's like a little strawberry heart cake with some cutlery from Don't Step on Your Needle. Oh. There's still more. There was a gorgeous owl tea towel, which I'll probably make into a project bag or make something for my daughter. My youngest daughter loves owls, so that's perfect. A beautiful bag, tote bag from Ava Loves Rosie. And that says, simple pleasures are life's sweetest treasures. It's beautiful, this bag. I think I might use that as a project bag. It's beautiful. A really lovely hand-dyed floss called Pastel Skittles from the Stitchy Ferret. This is stunning. Showing? Yeah. And there's 20 meters there. That's quite a lot, isn't it? And there was also this little organza bag. I love the bag in itself. It's so glittery and shimmery. And in here, there was lots of little bits and pieces for finishing things. So there was a lovely strawberry button, some lovely stickers that says snail mail. Oh, this is lovely. So the Spirit of Christmas Mystery Sampler by Lizzie Kate is a little embellishment pack. But there's some really cute little buttons in there, like hearts, flowers, little bird, and there's some other little ones on the other side. There was an enamel pin called The Joy of Making from Lovecrafts. Oh, I'm going to give this to my daughter as well. It's a really lovely little necklace that's rose quartz, and it's got a little owl. I don't know. Oh, dropped it. Yes, it's like a full rose quartz on the back. And then it's got this lovely little owl. It's really cute. She'd sent me loads of little tags, which I could use as floss drops. Oh, there's so pretty, like strawberries and rose hips. I love rose hips. Yeah, there's all kinds of gorgeousness there. There was a lovely little, you can make that into a little zipper pull. Oh, that's just reminded me, I have actually got one on my desk that I found the other day amongst my craft stuff. So I'm going to make that into a little zipper pull, I think, and put it on my project bag. And then she sent me several of these little charms. Don't know if I'll be able to show you them. But they're little strawberry charms that you could use for pillows or anything like that. So, yeah. You know who you are, and I appreciate it so much. I was blown away by your package. Thank you so, so much. Okay. Lovely Ellie, who I mentioned before from Stitchin' Bee. We did a joint order together, several of us, from the lovely Ukrainian shop, the one that sells all those lovely little wooden houses. I've showed them in the past that I've been stitched on them, and Kim, Stitchy Squirrels, Yasmin has. And a few lovely ladies in the chat group we've got, they wanted to order some things as well, which was fantastic because I really wanted this kit from Tella Artists. I saw this on Instagram and fell in love with it. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Tella Artists. They have got some gorgeous kits. There's a whole series of these and I want them all. But yeah, you get your fabric, you get your charm, buttons, beads. You get some hand-dyed floss and some DMC there. And you get the little tags like you do for Owl Forest embroidery as well. And the chart, as you can see, is really clear. And yeah, there's quite a few in this series. I don't know if you can see along the bottom there because of the glare, but there's like a blueberry one, raspberry. Yeah, there's all kinds. Oh, they're beautiful. And these kits are so affordable if you buy them from that Ukrainian shop. So yeah, Ellie shared her haul. I think Kim's shared hers, or she will do in her FlossTube, and there was a few others of us that all shared the postage. But Ellie did not let that travel alone. She also sent me a gorgeous card, and I couldn't believe this. So she showed these on her haul section of her video quite a few months ago, I think, that she'd found these fabric books that she'd bought. I don't know if she bought them in a charity shop or from a fabric store that was discontinuing them, but there was all these gorgeous papers, and I won't show you them all, but there's like feathers and silver birch trees and more feathers. Oh, there's loads here. yeah, I think they're mainly feathers. So I might try and make these into some floss drops because I think they're gorgeous. And then she also sent me some gorgeous fabrics from those sample books. These are stunning. So there's this birdie one. Florally one. Oh. The feather one. And I think these are all slightly different feathers. They're absolutely beautiful. They're like a cotton and linen blends. They're really soft. I love this one. This one's beautiful. I love that speckly pink one there. They've got like this paper on the back, but I think Ellie said if I soak it that will come off, and I'm going to try making some project bags out of those when I have some time. But Ellie, thank you so much. Like, your package just brought me so much joy, and thank you for doing the joint order for us ladies so that we could order from the Ukrainian shop again. I think that's the third order that I've is it the third? No, second. Me, Kim and Yaz did one, and then obviously we did one with Ellie and some other ladies. So yeah, thank you so much, Ellie. And the last thing I've got to share with you, I think, is some haul. So as I said last time, oh, there's that thing I was looking for. I told you about So Luxe Company's beautiful strawberry release, but I had not been able to resist some things. Just going to put this back on here. So yeah, I got my gorgeous bag. Isn't it stunning? And it's got this lovely gold tassel. Cross stitch, slay, repeat, and then you can personalise it on the back. So it says Charly. And I didn't realise, but you can have quite a few words. Maxine from Ninja Needles, if you're following Maxine on Instagram, or if not, go over and have a look at her feed. She stitches some lovely things. But she had like Ninja Needles and something else. So I could have actually got Charly Feathers. I didn't realise, but Charly's great. I really love it. Thank you so much, Megan. She sent me a lovely note on the back of this card. And she was really kind. She said as an extra, she sent me an extra as a big thank you for sharing on my FlossTube. She sent me this gorgeous resin needle minder. It's beautiful. It's so lovely. And her magnet is really strong. So I have used this on my Autumn Breeze. It's beautiful. Thank you, Megan. Or Meg. Sorry, I've got a feeling you like being called Meg. She also sent me this. I can't wait to try this. A summer fruit ice drink. If anyone knows where to buy these, then let me know. Who are in the UK, obviously. Or I could ask Meg. And so I ordered from her the bag, and I also ordered some of her thread gloss. I've never used thread gloss before, but she does a beeswax one, but she also does the vegan soya wax, which is great. Oh, it's so nice. So this is the strawberry and raspberry that was part of that collection. Highly recommended. I have tried it once, and I did think it made my stitching smell beautiful, and the thread did slide through the fabric. So I'm really looking forward to using that some more. Meg has released some other little collections this week as well, so go over and have a look. But the quality of this is beautiful. I messaged her to say thank you, and I said how decadent this feels. It's a real luxury bag. It's so soft, this velvet, and that personalisation is just lovely. It's so nice to support other small businesses, particularly like mothers. Meg's a mum. She's got a small child, so it's nice to support mums who are, you know, being creative and selling their wares. I told you that I was ordering some floss from KLT Charting, and I was thinking about using this for my lemon pattern that I bought from Yaz that I'm planning to stitch. But actually, I think I'm going to save this for something else. So I bought 3 skeins of her Bring Me Sunshine. It's this gorgeous yellow, but it's not quite lemony enough. It is more like I think this would be nice for flowers or something. And I also popped 2 others in my basket. So I have Gem's Dreams, which is a really lovely blue, lilac and pink. And I think it's called Melchior, which is a really nice purpley pink. I've probably got loads of flosses like these colours in my stash because, as you know, if you've been here a while, purple and pink are my favourite colours. I also couldn't resist this fabric from River Hut Designs. They're one of my favourite dyers. And this is called Scented Sweet Peas. And I got the 32 count Murano. Let's see if I can take this out. And generally, if I order some fabric from there, I will pop in a skein or 2 of their hand-dyed floss because their floss is beautiful. So yeah, it's gorgeous. So pretty. That mottling is lovely. So another one that I will just pop in my fabric stash, and the right project will call for it. Highly recommend River Hut Designs. I think they are my favourite fabric dyer alongside Pole Stitches. I love Pole Stitches fabric too. And the last thing I've got to show you is 2 patterns that I saw in a D stash on Facebook. I can't remember what page it was now, but I saw these and I just thought they were so beautiful and I absolutely had to have them. I've not heard of this designer before. It's from a collection called Dewdrop, and it's by Janette Designs. These are from 99 or 2000, so they are older charts now. I think they're out of print. I think they're quite rare to find. I have found some on eBay, both in the UK and in America, but yeah, I think they are quite hard to get. So this one is called, I always struggle with this word. Is it called Narcissus? Is that right? Like daffodils? I just think she's so beautiful. So this one was from June 2000. It's got quite an extensive floss list, and it's also got Quarternion, blends, and some beads as well. So I need to look into whether I'd be able to get them. I might contact Zarina at Hawkins Hobby and see if she can help me. So I bought this one, and the lady also had this one. She said that they'd been gifted to her and she didn't, she was selling them on. This one is Anemone. Can you see that black bit near her face? That is all beads. It's stunning. So I messaged the lady. I said, are these still available? And luckily they were. And I thought the way she had listed them, they were £5 each, and then postage on top, which was like £1.55 or something. It was really affordable. I think she was just sending them second class, like standard, which is fine. So I messaged her and said, oh, is it, just to check, it's like £11 or £12 total. And she replied and said, no, the patterns are £5 for both of them. No, was it £5 or £7? No, I think it was £5. So I think I got both of these for £5. I couldn't believe it. And I noticed that they were part of a series. So I had to go and find on eBay, and I also found this one, the Rosa Canina. I think this is the oldest one. This one's from December 99, and she is absolutely stunning. And I do have a thing about rose hips. I love rose hips. She is absolutely stunning, little fairy on her swing. So yeah, I think I'm going to need some help from Zarina to get the beads for these. I'm not sure when I'm going to start them or even what fabric I'm going to stitch them on, but I can imagine them on some hand-dyed fabric. I think they're going to look absolutely stunning. A lot of these vintage charts, you put them on a hand-dyed, maybe even change some of the floss colours, and they look absolutely stunning. So I'm completely down a rabbit hole with these. I've seen this one on eBay as well. I haven't bought this one yet. It's called Nymphea. It's a really gorgeous fairy with bulrushes and dragonflies and a really lovely lily flower. It is really pretty. I've seen that one on eBay, but the one I'm really lusting after is this one. I cannot find this one anywhere, and I really want it. I've set up all the eBay notifications, and I'm really hoping that it will become available at some point. So it is called Autumn, and it's from August 2002. Sorry, August 2000, and it's a lovely oak tree, and her hair's going into the oak tree. She's got almost like a fish, like a mermaid fish tail, and it's got rose hips and blackberries. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. Is that showing? I hope so. Sorry about the glare from my light. So yeah, this one. If anyone has this in their stash and they will be willing to part with it, then please let me know. I will I'm more than happy to pay for it. I just would really, really like it. I'd like to have that one as a collection of 4. And who was it recently? I've got obsessed with another chart, another kit that I just think I'm never going to get. It's a unicorn, I think. Who was it that showed it? I think it was Lindsay from Blushing Pink Stitches. She did a video all about her unicorn charts and kits. And there was one that she showed. I'll put a picture up here. It's Busilla Garden Fairy Kit. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely stunning. Look at those peacock feathers in her hair. It just screams Charly feathers. Again, if anyone has this available in their stash and they would be willing to part with it, then please, please, please let me know. I've got a bit obsessed with it. I keep checking eBay, but I think there's only been one sold in the UK and it went for loads of money. I think it went for like, I don't know, £120 or something. So I think it's pretty rare. I would be very surprised if anyone had it. And if they did have it, I don't think they would want to part with it. But yeah, maybe one will become available again and I might just have to, you know, suck up the price tag if I want it that badly. But yeah, I'm so chuffed with those vintage charts. It's always nice when you find a new designer. And Janette Crowes is quite an interesting designer, actually. I don't know if she was like a design house because this says by Cecilia Vota on them. And I did notice when I was doing some research that she did a lot of designs. What were they called? I think it was something like Twilight series or something, and there was like 100 different small patterns all together. So you could stitch them individually or you could stitch them as a whole piece. And there was like flowers and all different kinds of things as a chart. So you may have seen them before. Or were they called 100 something? I can't remember. I'll put it across the screen. And I'm just going to check my list. I've done the giveaway. Oh, shout out. So the last thing I wanted to do was a couple of shout outs. So I just want to say a really big hello to lovely Morty and Brom, my fellow stitchers in Cornwall. Morty and Brom uploaded a FlossTube video for the first time in ages. And I so enjoy spending time with them. And they've gone to Canada on holiday. So I'm really looking forward to them being back and hearing all about it at our next Stitchy meetup. I wasn't able to go to the last one because it was on Father's Day, which was a real shame. But I'm really looking forward to seeing you all at the next Stitchy meetup in July. We meet once a month at the most gorgeous church hall. It's got really lovely light. It's a really lovely space, and there's a small group of us that we seem to be growing organically and slowly. It's a really lovely group, and it is one of the highlights of my month. So thank you to Morty and Brom for organising it all. And if you don't watch Morty and Brom, then go over and check them out. They've got fantastic chemistry on screen. They're really funny together. They really draw out each other. I think it's just really beautiful to watch, and they both stitch really beautiful things, some different things that I don't necessarily see everywhere. Like Morty really likes, she likes the really cute sort of magazine stuff, like the stitch along with all the, who was it designed by? Was it Jeraine Jones with all the sewing accessories and things? Morty's been stitching that, but then she also does like sort of spooky stitching. Halloween stitching, and she's a cross-stitch designer herself, and she's released a really beautiful butterfly pattern. It was part of a collaboration with an online magazine last year, but she's got that available in her Etsy shop, and she also designed some really quirky, I think she's got one out at the moment, a quirky beach hut. I think it's I don't want to get it wrong because I know Morty talked about designing another one. Is it Wednesday that she's designed or and released, or she's going to? I can't remember. I'm really sorry, Morty. But yeah, go and check out Morty's designs as well on Etsy. And Brom, he stitches quite a few different things. He stitches nature things. He's got a beautiful badger from Heritage Crafts, which every time I see it, I absolutely adore it. And he also does a bit of spooky stitching, like the witchy stitcher with the jars, with all the herbs in that Morty's took over from him, because I think it became a bit of a nightmare to stitch. And he's doing this glorious piece of 3 different, there's like they're like skeletons. There's a queen, a king. Is it a joker? No, it's not a joker. What's the last one? Oh, I don't know. Go over and look at Brom the trucking stitcher. He is on Instagram, so you can go over and check him out there and look at his projects, or watch their FlossTube video and you'll find out, all about what they stitch. So love that channel. It's one of my favourites. And a big shout out to all the pretty punky stitchers who come to our meetup. Hello, lovely Rosa and Hannah. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all in July. And I also wanted to give a lovely shout out to lovely Natalie at Home Sweet Home Handmade, another one of my favourite floss tubers. She's brought out quite a few videos recently, which has been really nice. I love a lot of what Natalie stitches. She does a lot of cute and whimsical patterns that I would stitch. And very recently she did a Q&A floss tube, which I really loved. It was really nice for people to send in their questions and Natalie would answer them on her floss tube. And she got all sorts of interesting questions, about her background, her job, about skincare. It was really lovely to watch and it did really inspire me, and I did think maybe at one point I will do a Q&A floss tube. So if that is something that you're interested in, if you've got a question that you're dying to ask me, I very much doubt it. But if you do, then let me know if you'd be interested in a Q&A floss tube and send me your questions, and I can certainly do that within reason. Yeah. So big shout out to Morty and Brom and Natalie at Home Sweet Home Handmade. Please go and check out their channels. They're both lovely. And I think that's everything. I think I've waffled on for long enough. It's been lovely to come back again after 2 weeks. Congratulations to Bethany, who won their hedgehog kit. Get in touch with me and I'll send that off to you this week. And anyone coming to check out my coffee shop tonight at 8 o'clock or tomorrow, then I'll be really grateful to welcome you there. So it will be lovely to be reopened after my creative break. Take care of yourselves and let's hope I can come back in 2 weeks. Let's cross every finger and toe. Oh, and anyone that's been asking me about my health, thank you so much. I'm feeling so much better and I've got a review at the hospital next week, end of next week. So hopefully everything will be fine and I'll be discharged from the outpatient service. So that is really positive that I'm feeling so much better. I've got a really exciting week coming up next week. So Monday, I'm going to see the lovely tattoo artist Remy. She's going to be starting my large piece that I've wanted for 17 years. It's a long time coming. I'm finally starting it on Monday and I cannot wait. So I've got that coming up. I've got my girls' summer fair at school, which is always a gorgeous day. They always have loads of lovely stalls. The children make elderflower cordial and sometimes they make ice lollies, and yeah, they all sell those and all the proceeds go back to the school. They normally have like a second-hand bookstall, clothes. We have nice music. We do fire jumping to let go of the old and let the new in. Singing, dancing. Let's just hope the sun shines for us. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So yeah, and then I've got my hospital appointment next week, and my shop's reopening. I just feel so positive about everything, and thank you so much to all of my viewers, because you've all been a big part of helping me to grow, help me feel inspired and motivated to keep coming back. So thank you so much. Take care and happy stitching. Bye.